Hello everybody and welcome back to 1404. Now in the last episode we finished our bread production, which is now up and running, and I am right now preparing my next production, that is the beer. And I actually found a new island that I wanted to use. So first of all, we do have this island here that was in my candidates list, but look at that. This is, whoops, yeah, this was the inside of a volcano, but there is actually a volcano on this island here. It's pretty close to my area. I certainly don't want to have any buildings on it, right? Even though we have lots of mining sites here, so but well, it's a volcano, so probably that's why no one is taking it so far. We do have actually two beautiful islands still available, and that's the southern islands that I have. It's this one here that I had, if you remember from the beginning, where I wanted to have something on the way to Ashgabat, a safe corridor. Righto, that's the one. This is the island that we actually have there, and we also have this island here. Both of them have a unique thing though on them. This one has the wine, and this one has the honey. None of these production chains is though so demanding when it comes to space that it would exclude my well, production for the ciders. So I'm going to have a whole new island there as well. First of all, I do need to find, we do have a ship up there, a warfighter, a warship that I'm going to send back to Sleepy Hollow. This one is now the bread. As we can see, it's full actually. Whoopsie. So that we have a lot of that. And isn't that nice? He's actually attacking the enemies, now attacking my... I totally did not expect that. So he's now attacking my main island right now. Let's have some towers here. Let's defend my... Yeah, and let's send my fleet in there as well. I've got... Why is he doing this, by the way? Who is that? That's the cardinal. It can only be the cardinal. So he's no longer trying endlessly to go through this corridor here. He's now going right for my main island. So this is good to know though. Right there he is now as well. Look at that. He's now coming in from the north. So we do need now also some defense here. By the way, can we do that? Just a quick question. I think for harbor space, there's not. We can't improve the harbor space too much there. Oh, this would be possible. I could have this one, and then probably could have a tower there. Perhaps a second tower. They can attack, and they're doing this right now. But he's coming in from the north now too. But we just filled in the last spot here, so he cannot land there because there's just too much space being used already. Of course, this is quite, you know, this is not going to work for him. But at least my people see a bit of war there from time to time. But yeah, alrighty. Good to know. Thank you for that. We do need some patrols now in the northern part as well. First of all, this ship here needs to be destroyed, so I'm sending one of my warships after it. And those two warships are then going to patrol in this area. Right, look at that. There's the next one coming right away, already a bit damaged. Let's send my flagship after it. And this one here needs to be repaired still before I can put it back to action. But yeah, that's pretty grand from him to do that, right? So we're also attacking up here now. Incredible. Just when I think that I'm safe, of course this ship will not reach it. And there it's down. Another army that has been destroyed. This castle is going down for sure. And here we still have that, and this is also going down. Boom. Right. And let's send this one to that side, together with two other warships, this one and this one. They're going on the patrol now for this area here too. Right, so I'm going to have it just here. So they're patrolling in here, so if there is another transporter coming through, well, no chance. We also lost a lot of buildings there to the fire. Let's rebuild them. Quite a lot. We have the wood, fortunately. I will need, wait a second, I'm actually going to put in a carpenter here. For those people there. That's important. And those people also don't have a carpenter yet. Let's have him here as well. Right, because we want to have a pretty city, of course. Now, let's just check. 28 citizens want to upgrade. Since we do have a bit of pottery, let's upgrade right away. I need more patricians. And there we have it. We are a small town now. Not very far yet. 510 patricians. But boy, it was hard to reach that. Let's upgrade a few more.
A fair trade.
Well done.
The progress in your town is practically unstoppable.
There we still have some upgrades that we can do, and probably this block here. Let's also have this block here finished. And there we still have some buildings as well. Beautiful. So that's a lot of them. With this, we have opened up now the new production. So first of all, we have now Playhouse that we can build. This building here. We also have now then available, the cathedral. There it is. In all its glory. That's a new, very, very new building. And that is not the monument yet, by the way. There it is. This is the Imperial Cathedral. This is the normal cathedral. I did not know that this exists. Takes a lot of resources, obviously, but boy, do we have a radius with that. 2 of them are fine for the whole city. Incredible. We could use this one once we have the resources for it. We've also unlocked now the landing pier finally. Should be here now as well. There it is. Perfect. Let's go for it. Right here. There we have it. And we might just add it then to the corridor here. On top of the...
Everyone at court is relying on your skills in this matter.
On top of the warehouses there. Perfect. 20 tons of clay. Let's just check. First of all, we do have this quest here still active. How much longer? 10 minutes. We can do this. We need to find someone. We need to find a dancer. A witch. We need to find a witch that is apparently roaming around in my streets. Somewhere in this area. And there she is in the woods. But look at just how hard it is to find those pals there. And let's take her. Do we have a ship for her? I mean, we would need to bring her down all the way to the Grand Vizier. Right, the invasion has been fought off. We have still this warship here together with a flagship. Let's send the flagship on this mission. We have a bit of money. I might know I need the money for the beer production. This patrol is now up and running with 3 warships. There is still our trader that needs to go back home again. Nope, I really can't spare any more ships, right? This is still safe here because it has 3 warships. I don't see any pirates in the vicinity though, so let's risk it. Let's risk it and let's take that. There she is, the witch. And let's deliver the witch down here to Alza here. And he's doing the job then for us. Righto, off she goes on this beautiful, beautiful ship. While that is happening, I do have my trader now here. And I'm also going to upgrade more buildings around my future monument. So this is more or less the core city that we see here. Where I really want to develop everything to the maximum. Here we still have a few houses that are close to the church. Also this block here that we haven't developed yet. Of course, going to patricians is nice too. We have 500 honor. That is even better. We are still not really making that many tools. Right? We're not selling them either. Not in Sleepy Hollow anyway. We are producing a lot of them, but we are still not having a lot of them. Oh, I can have 2 more toolsmiths. Let's go with 2 more. Not the snow version though, for the last time. Follow me. Righto. So there we have quite a lot of them now. I need more tools. In Wolf's Haven though we have 170 tools, so let's get them. Because I want to get the beer started and also the cider. Oh, and look at that. Giovanni has taken over a Cardinal's Island. Once again. Devil's Hump. They did it. Once again. They're really fighting there with their money. They must have a lot of money. Fortunately, they're not fighting against us. I just enjoyed a view of a beautiful town with a beer in my hand. And I want to do this soon. Again, I'd say it's enough with the upgrading for now. We have a lot and lots of more citizens. And yes, just these few here now. Come on. And perhaps this one. And now really, let's stop. Let's stop it. Let's increase the taxes again. We are 3,200 now. I'm going to wait for those patricians here, for the citizens as well there to, you know, catch up there with their houses, so they populate their houses there properly. That's still a lot of taxes coming in. And look at that, we are at 11,000 people now, so we officially also breached the 10,000 there quite some time ago. The Grand Vizier, we can turn in the quest there. That's a bit of money, and more importantly, 120 honor. This one here still wants the clay. We can do this as well. So first of all, let's check here real quick. What items do you have, pal? Do you have something interesting for us? Nope, not really. A bit of quartz. Speaking of quartz, that is something we'll need soon. And I can also see that the pirate is getting a bit more active again. And my ship has also arrived up here now in Bushel's Hill, so we can finally start with the beer. Let's get us the first warehouses up and running. So I'm going to need a few of them, because we're going to need some for the grain, and we also need something for the herbs, so the herb garden, right? So up here we can start with the grain. Let's just see, oh yeah, we're definitely going to need a bit more wood, so I'm going to take another batch of wood then from Sleepy Hollow. By the way, we should be producing our next cargo ship there, even though I know they're expensive. We don't have that much money, but I still need to. And no more warship though. We don't need that for now. Money, 3,300. That still has to grow. Let's continue. We want to have some of these grains. As we can see, we can have quite a lot of them. I'm going to push another warehouse here as well. And then, fortunately, those are the easy ones again. So it's really just one for each one of them. Let's just try to really use the space here along the river there, right? Let's go with 6 for starters. So I'm going to squeeze in yet another one here. So that we already got for this area there the 6 that we need. We just need a road now, with as little space as possible for the road.
One of your ships is being attacked by corsairs.
That's here. Oh, lucky. Look at that, how they're chasing me now. Lucky we are close to our port there, because this would have ended badly there. I hope they're coming in now, because the less pirates we have, the better. Yes, they're going right into my harbor defense. And look at how this one's going down already. Oh, he wants that one. That was destroyed already before that. Oh god. Please. No, it's not doing it. Very good. That was successful. This one is burning. We do need some stone here. We're purchasing that stone already. Right, because on this island here on Murph, we have the 20 tons of clay that Richard Northberg wants. I'm not feeling so safe at the moment. We just destroyed 2 ships there, so it should be fine getting up there, right? The Cardinal doesn't have a big fleet, so I'm not afraid of the Cardinal. I'm more afraid of the Pirate, because he's got a lot of ships in short periods of time, and I haven't found his lair yet, so I don't know where he is. He must be somewhere down here, somewhere amongst these islands there. No idea. This will be tricky. Destroying him, we can forget that for the moment. It's absolutely impossible. But he's just spamming ships. Right now we destroyed 2 of his ships, so that means he doesn't have that many out there at the moment. He's really determined to destroy this ship there, and he will now. He's sacrificing one of his own ships there. Almost. He turned away again. But this is not looking so good here. No, let's send my ships back. I'm a bit afraid of the pirate there. We should have another trader. There it is. Let's take the trader that we have and deliver the stone. What else do we need in Murph? I have a few tools perhaps, but primarily stone. And it's basically that. I don't want to load too much on it because it slows it down. This trader is fast enough to outrun the pirates. Now look at that, he's trying it again. It's incredible, right?
Your generosity will bear fruit one day.
Oh, and a new trade rank there as well. Let's take this one down. We can do this.
You've got a good deal there.
Yep. And boom, another ship is going down. He actually left something. A wig full of lice. That is not something we might need. Let's go back there, wait for the trader so we can build a repair crane. And here we now have all the wood coming in as well to continue with it. So let's continue here. We need to plant the crops now. Very good. As we can see, fully used. We need to do the same thing now with the... So this is all going to be grain. This is all going to be herbs then. And this is mixed, whatever I still need. Right, so let's start here with the herbs. That is our next one. The Monastery Garden. It's a pretty cool name. Let's just see what the Monastery Garden is all about. It's about 14 fields. So I think it's not making it full. So we are definitely going to be able to place 2 of them side by side. Yep, and there we have them. So it's actually also only 1 that fits in. But look at how nice these buildings are. Absolutely fantastic. Lovely, lots of details there, and this is now producing the herbs for us. So we have the herbs and we have the green, 6 there, 6 there, And now we can go for the brewery and thus finish our next product that we need for our people. Let's also, no, let's not have the warehouse yet, but let's have the brewery there. There it is, Monastery Brewery, and I'm thinking about, yeah, 3 of them for now. This should work. Those 3. There they are in all their glory, and we'll just see how this turns out. Nina, the second, is going to be on my beer trade route. So beer. And that is going from Bushel's Hill then to Sleepy Hollow. And boy, do we have a short distance for all of these trade routes, which makes it just very, very good and very efficient. I'm going to have, again, not going to make it too full there, but it's fast enough, so we don't need to make it too full there, I think. My patrols here are keeping that area safe, very good. My patrols down here keep that area safe. The only thing that we have now is those ships down here, where also my trader has arrived. Let's unload. Let's build us the repair crane that we need. And yeah, let's squeeze it in here. Actually, let's have it here. So every ship that arrives is going to be repaired then as well. And especially those 2 being repaired now. The baggers once again. Yep, let's accept, because you can decline them 3 times. So with the 3rd time you get the consequences. That is a raid. But with 2 declines nothing happens. And I want to push the price there first. Right, so we're getting already, as you saw, 3,000 more than the last request. And this increases over time. The only thing that I need to do is, we have the almshouse here, which is almost full. So we should need to place another one. Or we, well, should better place another one, because you don't want to have any homeless beggars. And I think, let's place them as far outside as possible. So I think we should have a proper space then. Yeah, not access to the church though. This one has an access to the church. Very good. So that is fine. We also have a lot of cider at the moment. Last time I checked, it is full, so we don't need those cider plantations anymore. Instead of them, first of all, I love to have the cider plantations close to my town. It just fits, you know. So also in medieval time, of course, the city ended with the farms around it. And in that case, we have the farms. If I want to expand the city, I can just have more buildings then towards it, or can replace them with buildings. But so far, I love it that we have some houses here, and then the orchards begin. So where we have the apple trees right away. And we do the same thing here, so we no longer need those plantations. And instead of them, we're just going to add a bit more of the city. So we have a marketplace there. Not the best extension anymore, so not the best range that we have. Let's just finish this one.
Got a good deal there.
Going there, and there we actually have also a main road. And here I would like to have then a few more houses, right? But before we can do that, we do need another marketplace. I'm not going to... No, wait a second. What I could do here is I could place it here. Oh, this one is only for this orchard there anymore. So what I can do instead, I can just build the road here, right? Get rid of the road here, and also of the marketplace there, of the warehouse. Replace it with some fields, very good. And then I can have a whole new district squeezing in here. It's going to have then the road. And here we can now squeeze in some buildings. 3 of them, very good. Here another block. And perhaps here a few more blocks then as well. Where there used to be some apple trees, no longer. The city is growing. The city must grow. More buildings here. And here perhaps one row with buildings, just where then the apple trees start. Here perhaps we don't need this one any longer. And I can just have a few more of these peasants here then as well. Very good. Just the streets. And thus this district has been born as well. And yep, another whole block is on fire again, these peasant houses. Let's have another fire station in that area, and also here on the far outside area. So there we have 2 additional ones now. That should be fine. Let's just check my beer island real quick. As we can see, herb and grain is piling up, so that means I can have more breweries. Let's add 2 more into this area. 2 more of them, and I will probably also need a few more herb gardens because they don't produce that much. Let's add another one here and here. And 2 more here. And I can totally see myself having some vacation time in this area too, with all these beautiful monastery gardens. Let's upgrade those warehouses there. And I will probably have one more brewery, because I'm greedy. Right, of all the beer that we have. Do we have an... Yeah, we actually have a non-player character here. A castle there is as well. He would actually give us some armies for beer. So if once we have him connected to us, we could... Yeah, let's do this. Let's have a warehouse here. Let's connect his area with ours. And thus we have a connection with Barnabas, as he's called. And Barnabas would now give us some robber baron camps for a bit of beer and some money. But that's not much. And this special unit has few hit points, but can camouflage itself and undermine walls over long distances. So that is something. Right, bread, as we can see, is full. The linen garments is full too, and the meat is going down. And by the way, we have also now unlocked the salt mine finally, so we can make some salt out of coal and brine. So the only thing we would need is then the salt mine. We still don't have a coal mine though, right? And since the coal consumption is going quite up, we do need more coal than ever. So Wolf's Haven is no longer doing it for us, right? The charcoal burner that we would need, the additional linen garments that we would need. I think with the cider we are safe because we have a lot of space around the city itself. But we're going to move our linen garments now to Kurang, as it's called. Here we can then have that. For that, I already have commissioned a new ship that is coming out soon. And of course we closely monitor the beer. And what we also have is now, because we have so much bread, I'm also selling it now. So we're making a bit of a profit there as well with that. Also, we should be starting an escort of our own soon. A big escort that is going for the weapons, right? Here we have a few ships. These ships are now going to defend that trader here. And this trader is going to be fully loaded with weapons. And we're selling that to the Venetians, because they're paying good for it and we need the money. Stay tuned.